All right. Greetings and salutations to my 10 loyal subscribers. I think 9 or 10, regardless. I hate backing out. My driveway curb is really, really, really high. I think I've said this before, but backing out in my Beetle, which does not have the greatest of ground clearance, is always a bit of a sketchy affair. Anyway, today is going to be chest day. I had a rest day yesterday, active rest though. I did a ton of cardio, like 450-ish calories worth, about 50 minutes, and I walked like 11,000 steps, so it wasn't a lazy day, definitely wasn't a lazy day. But, I had a lot of stuff going on, besides, and I figured, I only took one rest day last week, so why not? Ain't gonna hurt nothing. Goodness gracious, it's warm. Speaking of warm, the AC in that Mustang I said is out, so I got parts for that, and conveniently, it uses the same compressor as a Ranger would, and I'm actually finally getting around to installing AC on my Ranger. Hopefully that goes smoothly. We'll see. Which reminds me, I need to check the fuse box and make sure that it's actually possible. Otherwise, I have to return everything. But anyway, so I ordered all the parts there, got all the parts, and then I'm going to the junkyard probably Saturday to pick up all the lines and hoses. And we will replace the dryer and the compressor on the Mustang and recharge it. And then with any luck, I will get the Ranger system set up and charged, and I'll have AC on my Ranger. I already got the little control panel in the cab that has the AC function, and that fit right into the harness, so that's a good sign, and it gives me hope that maybe this install will go a little smoothly. The junkyard I bought this, I'm buying the stuff from, they're okay, but they charge a lot for used parts, and I went on Rock Auto, and for AC systems, you're never supposed to reuse the dryer accumulator. I have in the past, and it worked fine, but you're not supposed to. But anyway, they wanted $20 for one of those, which brand new online, they're 13, so I'm like, no. And then they wanted $75 for a used compressor, which you can get online for $86. And I'm like, dude, I'll pay the extra $11, just have a new part that I know doesn't leak, that I know has a warranty, that I know it doesn't need extra oil, that sort of thing, that the clutch is fine on it. And then the evaporator and the condenser, which are two radiator-looking things. The condenser goes in your airbox, and the evaporator sits on the front of the car. It's like a small radiator just for your AC, and that uses the radiator fan. But those, I think, were actually a bit more expensive online. But once again, it was only a few dollars here and there, and I'm like, screw it, dude, I'll just get a new one. It doesn't bother me. So, but the hoses and lines, not all of those are readily available to purchase, and I don't know exactly which ones I need because I don't have a donor truck sitting right next to me. So I'm going to pick those up from there and deal with it. And if I do need wiring and stuff, I'll figure that out too. What I'm probably going to have to do is just hook up a relay. If it's not already set up, I don't like doing electrical, but I'll have to figure it out. and I'll have to hook up a relay, one side to ground, one side to hot, and just get a switch, and which is what a relay is. Just hook it up. But hopefully, I don't need to do all that. Hopefully, I can just install everything and it'll run, and then I will have a complete AC system for less than $400, which is cheaper than a lot of the aftermarket systems that you can find. Like on eBay, you can get an aftermarket AC that bolts under your dash or wherever you want for $500. But if I'm able to use the factory equipment, that'd be pretty darn cool, and it would probably work just as good. Anyway, probably work better. But that's the update with cars. Oh, and a new serpentine. You need a new belt, but I got that already. So, belts are cheap. Belts and accumulators are cheap. Like the accumulator dryer, which you need to replace every time you do AC service, allegedly. I think the one for my Ranger was $13, and the one for the Mustang was like $22. So, not the end of the world. Again, cheaper than the junkyard. It's a junkyard. It's junk. Why are you charging so much? But they're the only junkyard that's like close to me. There's another one, but it's like 30 miles south, and it's a U-pick and U-pull. This one, they pull the parts for you, which is frankly kind of nice, but at the same time, they charge a lot. So anyway, today is chest day, and I'm going to my other gym, not the old school one, for no particular reason, except that maybe I'm going to do some cardio afterwards. I don't know. I mean, I will do cardio afterwards, and it goes quicker on this machine. I don't think that this machine is as accurate with calories. I mean, I got a couple theories. Either mine grossly underrates it or is spot on, or this one grossly overrates it or is spot on. Now, there's not really any way to tell, so to speak, but I'll set them both at like the same level of resistance, and like they're both magnetic recumbent bikes, and I'll set them at the same level of resistance, and I can get 300 calories on this one with the same amount of effort, mind you. I get 300 calories on this one, like 60 RPM, roughly 20 miles an hour on both of them. But I can get 300 calories on this one in less than 30 minutes, usually like 28 or 29 or 27, depending on how excited I am. And on my bike at home, it takes closer to 33, 35, So I don't know which one's more accurate, if either of them are more accurate. Regardless, it doesn't really matter. Because at the end of the day, cardio is cardio, and it's an estimate on the machine no matter what. And I know it's working, because I was 198 this morning, boys. Just got like 11 pounds to go in 9 weeks. Easy. Plus, I'm not actually sure exactly how tall I am. If I'm 5'8", then my weight cap is 187. If I'm actually 5'9", then my weight cap, I think, is like 192. But I'm pretty sure I'm 5'8". I don't know, though. I don't know. I'm feeling tall lately. But anyway, chest day. I think I'm going to be doing some Smith machine work. Just to mix it up a little bit, I've been doing a lot of dumbbell lately, and it's definitely good. It definitely works really well. But I'm feeling the Smitty. It's been a while. They're Machine and Schmidt. But like back before I got a coach and was like really seriously prepping for a show, I really did a lot of Smith machine work and very little dumbbell work. That goes flat bench over to Smith machine incline. That was used to be like my routine, and I just kind of like to get back under it and see what like 2 plates feels like these days, because I'm lunking around 105s, 110s on a dumbbell incline. So I'm thinking that maybe I could do like maybe 230 on the Smith. because despite being lighter than I've been at any time in the last year, honestly, I think I'm the strongest I've ever been. So, just goes to show you what consistency, training, diet, and hard work can do for you. And having a phenomenal coach. Check him out at Team Biff Coaching. Just gonna plug him a little bit. I don't get paid to say that, but I really do think he does great work. Anyway, here we are. I've got the nectar, and I'll see you guys in about 30. All right, so we're starting off with some flat dumbbell here, and because of where we are, I'm limited to 100s here, which is fine. But we got 3 sets, 12. Then we'll jump on over to the Smith machine, which I'm looking forward to. Now, I could do flat Smith as well, but I really just want to hit incline Smith. That's what that's the cherry on top today. But for right now, we'll just hit some spectacular form for 3 sets of 12 with the hundos. So we're going to try to go slow down, fast up, like you're supposed to. Anyway. 1, Well, those kicked my ass surprisingly hard, but we got it, so 2 more sets of that. Just trying to catch my breath there. Honestly, I'm fairly surprised by the way these hundreds are treating me. I expected them to be a lot lighter, but I'm actually, when you do the math, dumbbell pressing slightly more than my body weight right now. So, I guess it's not too much of a surprise. Anyway. I'm not going to be trying to be as clean on these, but we're still going to be good. Anyway. 2, 3. All right. I could have fought for it, but I don't think I would have got it, even if I really was just dying at the end there. But 1 more set. Same weight. All right, we got the last set here. Confidence is not high. I will be honest with you, but mindset, intensity. That's all there is. So, we got 10 on the last set. So, if I can get 9 or 10 again, that'd be killer. But
Honestly, we're good with 8 if the 8 reps are solid. So anyway, I got a bit of a pump already. Let's kill it. Here we go. Okay. All right. 1, 2, 3. Okay. Oh, goodness. Okay, well, it was 8. So, mission accomplished. I'll move over to the incline Smith now. Nothing like a 15-minute phone call from work in the middle of your set. Ugh. Even though I was off an hour and a half ago, but hey, that's the joy of being a grown-up. Anyway, same thing as the dumbbell. We got 3 sets of 12. Got 180 on the bar right now. It shouldn't feel too bad. Anyway, let's kill it. Woo. That didn't feel too bad, frankly. I don't know if I could do much more weight than that, but pretty good. All right. Already spent enough time today not working out because of that dang phone call, so we're going to try to cut our rest periods down significantly. And I'm going to go a little bit more narrow grip on this one. Here we go. I gotta come back out. The narrow is not a good idea. I don't think I have another one. Maybe I should have waited a little bit longer. That's the thing about Smith machine exercises, dude. The fatigue creeps up on you and you don't expect it. Like dumbbells, you're like, okay, I'm getting pretty tired. I don't know if I'll be able to get this one. Smith machine, it's kind of that weird, like, anti-gravity assist effect on the down. That when you start coming up, you're just like, what? I'm stuck. And it's more or less what just happened. So I'll rest a little bit longer than whatever I did, which is like 30 seconds. I'll hit another set. All right. Still not feeling it like 100%. We're going to hit another set. And we just want that 8 again. That's all we want. We just want 8. 8 kick-ass reps. Damn. Ah! Well, that happens. Happens to the best of us. Let's move on. Alright, we got 2 sets of 12 on front raise. I'd really like to hit 30s, but they're occupied, so we'll hit 25s. And let's make it count. Hopefully my elbow doesn't act up too bad, because this tennis elbow on my left arm is always atrocious. Anyway. Can't do this exercise in Germany, fun fact. Yeah, 25s are definitely too light, but I am feeling a bit of a burn. So, do another one of those. Well, I found the 30s, and we're going to use the 30s. Yeah, left arm is lagging, but hey, felt pretty good. One more. All right, let's kill it. I almost run left arm, mix it up. Okay. But there's some sort of fly variation next. Oh, let's do it. All right. I was writing this on cable fly variation, or fly variation. So really wide cables. And we have 2 sets of 20, I think. Looks good. How's it going, boss? Not too bad, not too bad. Oh. Gotta do that right. I guess so. Anyway. Okay, so this 42 is a lot heavier than 40 at the other place. Goodness gracious. Okay, well it's 15, but we're dropping it a touch. Because I was doing 40 pounds the other place. Man, there's no consistency between any two machines ever. I swear to goodness. Alright. Alright, let's try to get a little intimate with the camera on that last one, so I scooted it back a little bit. I also dropped the weight to 35. My boobies are on fire. So, we will hit another set. Here we go. Goodness. Well, maybe it's just a sign that I did really good on my pressing motions today. But, goodness, we're cooked. Okay, so last up we have landmine press, which, as you know, I'm not a fan of. But mostly I don't feel like setting up for it. And I'm going to try to get a little bit more of a pump of something else. So I think we'll do 30s on hex press for a set of hopefully 25. Let's try it. All right. Okay. Yes, sir. We'll stop taking breaks. Oh. The biggest point of fatigue there was actually like my forearms and wrists. Not so much my chest, but you know, one more of those. Let's get this finished up. I'll do 30s again. Um, again, the main point of fatigue here is wrists and forearms, not chest, but it might, who knows. My back's cramping. Oh, jeez. Thank you. Oh. It gets pretty hard after, like the 20th rep. So, okay. Closer here a little bit. Privacy for our pump check in here. But just with the shirt on, you can already see striations coming out. I'll get this off. Yeah. But, not too bad. Yeah, there's some chest action there. Looking good. Pretty bulbous. Not too bad. But, yeah, I gotta get, if I actually pose correctly here. Still not bad. Oh, goodness, cramping out pressure. Seem to be dehydrated a little bit. Not bad for the wingspan. But overall, pretty good chest there. I'm gonna do some cardio. I'm gonna go home, have some dinner, a little supper, and yeah, I'll see you guys tomorrow for some back. I think.